example here is you probably imagine in serverless architecture, when my system is not being used, I mean, I'm not going to be paying for it. I mean, that's one of the advantages here. But then there are constraints to it because functions have a an execution time limit. And those execution time limits are typically between 5 to 15 minutes, right? And they may experience something called a cold start. So let me give you an example. If you build a serverless architecture or you build your banking application on a serverless architecture because you're like, oh, you know what, you want to save money. When cold start happens, your system is probably not going to be functioning properly for another 5 to 15 minutes because it's rebooting, right? Because the system has gone cold the entire time and it's rebooting over the time. And so it's that initiation time can make you lose customers. Now, in different industry other than banking or payment services, that I mean, to be honest with you, that is something that it can fly. It's possible. I mean, off the top of my head, there are industries maybe I don't off the top of my head, there are industries maybe construction whereby you can build tools on serverless architecture and it's going to scale whereby you can sort of like let this system take some time to build to initialize or boot right before you start to use it. Um the truth is serverless architecture is less suitable for long running tasks, right? Because or things like extremely latency sensitive tasks, like I said, like banking or high throughput services. However, the right use cases for this include API backends, data processing pipelines, scheduling of tasks. Most of this serverless offers things like unmatched simplicity and cost efficiency for your business. And I know cost efficiency is the number one thing when it comes to serverless architectures. But again, to give you a full breakdown of this, is really your serverless architecture deploys your application code as a focused function that simply runs on demand. So based off of the